While multi-purpose vehicles or MPVs are far from being boring today, Kia Motors India is looking to bring some novelty to this space, and that too at the premium end of this segment. The Carnival was under consideration for India before the brand commenced operations here in 2019, and now it's all set to make its way into the market. It will be the brand's second offering in India, and of course, its new flagship car for the country.
The Seltos was Kia India's first product, and that was trying to make an impression with a very bold design. The Carnival, on the other hand, is not that. So it's more about understated elegance. You do get the tiger nose grille that is common to the Kia family, but gets a dull finish all around, and there are smaller chrome elements here that tend to give a upmarket look to the MPV without really making it look bold or in your face. You also get LED DRLs, you get LED projector lens headlamps, and the larger chrome bit over here are the C-shaped bezels over here that surround the ice cube shaped fog lamps, and that look really nice in my opinion. The design is about being urban and about being a little practical, but you do get a small rugged element and other 4 skid plates at the front and rear bumpers that tend to give a little brawny appearance to what is largely a very urban but a very big MPV.
The Kia Carnival is substantially larger than most MPVs in the segment. It is 380mm longer than the Innova Krista and 180mm wider too. The wheelbase is longer by 310mm. However, a shorter height than the Krista helps offset the visual bulk on the MPV. A nice touch is the blacked out C-pillar that adds a more SUV-esque appearance to the MPV. The massive 18-inch alloy wheels are offered as standard, and our test car got the premium chrome units with the sputtering finish reserved for the range-topping variant. But it's the cabin that's the place to be. It's luxurious, and that is visible right from the moment you step in. The driver's seat is electrically adjustable and you sit with a commanding view of the road. The width also becomes evident when inside the car, with ample of space between the driver and the passenger. The second row is easily accessible using the sliding doors that open with just the touch of a button. The dashboard layout is smart and all controls are ergonomically placed. An 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system provides access to everything from navigation, radio, climate control, vehicle telematics and more. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also available. And Kia says the system is future ready for wireless connectivity when it will be available in India, of course. Sadly, it won't be offered at the time of the launch. The car also comes with steering mounted controls, wireless charging and an electrically powered tailgate. The overall plastic quality is decent and on par with the rivals, and the build quality feels top notch. The cabin looks well put together right down to the comfy cushion seats. The steering wheel comes with mounted controls, and a small multi-information display on the instrument console provides access to a host of information about the vehicle. Much like the Seltos, the Carnival also comes with the UVO connected tech, including the remote engine start feature that can be used via a smartphone. There are lots of small and big stowage spaces in the cabin, But the boot capacity is massive at 540 liters with the third row up, and can be increased to a whopping 2,759 liters with the second and third row folded. This thing can literally move houses.
Now the real party piece on the Carnival is of course in the rear seats. Now this is the limousine variant. It is a top spec variant that you get on the Carnival, and this one specifically comes with a 7-seater layout with captain seats in the middle. So you get a 2+2+3 configuration in terms of the seating layout, and you get these lovely captain seats with Napa leather. In fact, the top spec version comes only with Napa leather, and that's a very nice touch to the cabin. It's also a very comfortable space to be in overall. Now I'm 6'2", and there's ample of legroom. This is set all the way to the back, the driver's seat, and as you can see, there's a lot of legroom here. The headroom is generous, and of course, if you want more space, there is the panoramic sunroof added to your convenience. So it adds a more larger, a more airy vibe to the cabin. Add to that, the beige and black interiors work really well. And if you want a little more comfort, there is of course that lovely party piece.
The second row comes with 10-inch entertainment screens as standard on the top trim, while the smart air purifier emits clean air and fragrance in the cabin. There's a laptop charging point too, that a lot of executive buyers will particularly appreciate. Access to the third row is easy by adjusting the second row seats. The third row offers good legroom and is a lot better than other MPVs. The seats can accommodate 3 with ease and come with individual headrests. It lacks under-thigh support though, but features like the sunshade, AC vents, cup holders on either side and a USB charging point are there for the third row.
We've spoken so much about the Carnival being a big model and it being wide and tall and long. Well, the thing is, once you're inside and once you're driving the car, you really don't feel any of that. Yes, you sit at a tall stance and you have a very good view of the road, but beyond that, you don't really feel the width of the car. And that's something I'm very happy to report, because you get nearly 200 bhp, about 400 Newton meters of peak torque, and it works really well. Speeds build up quick. You get immediate thrust after about 1700 to 1800 rpm, and it pulls up to 2700 rpm, and it's a quick car, and that's something that has really surprised me given the dimensions and the total weight of this car.
The 2.2-litre diesel engine is compliant with BS6 emission norms and makes ample power for the open road. The motor is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that is well calibrated and comes with a manual mode too. Ride quality is simply excellent on the MPV, and the model just glides over bad roads. The suspension performs the best when at cruising speeds between 80 and 100 km per hour, but gets a little unnerving at low speeds.
Having said that, the Carnival has a few issues. Body roll is very evident given the sheer size and proportions of the model, but it's a trade-off you make because the suspension is tuned towards comfort, and it does that really well, right down to the third row. So it's a very comfortable cabin to be in. At the same time, I have an issue with the steering wheel, and that is because it doesn't weigh in at high speeds. Now, it's a very light steering wheel, very easy to use. You don't really come to know the size of the Carnival on open roads, but at high speeds, you want it to weigh in a little more, and this car can do triple-digit speeds with ease. So at that time, you really wanted to give you more feedback.
The Carnival offers excellent straight line stability, and there are no signs of vibrations, and that just adds to the overall driving experience. This one is a mild muncher and a massive fuel tank capacity of 60 liters promises a range of over 600 kilometers. However, braking is spongy and we expected more feedback from the brake pedal. On the safety front, the car comes with several safety features like 6 airbags, front and rear parking sensors, electronic stability control and hill start assist. It also gets ISOFIX seats and high-speed reminder alert. The Carnival comes to India as a completely knocked-down unit. The launch is scheduled for the 2020 Auto Expo and we'll know the prices then. We expect Kia to set a premium price tag between 25 and 30 lakh rupees for the Carnival, and that puts it above the Toyota Innova Crista, while also competing with several SUVs including the Toyota Fortuner, Ford Endeavour and the Isuzu MU-X. The Toyota Innova Crista is the segment benchmark with a very strong chunk of sales fueled by fleet buyers. The Carnival though will be targeted at private buyers and aims to offer a more premium experience, whether on the driver's seat or whether you're being driven. Can it threaten the Innova's dominance in the segment then? Well, the sales figure will tell us the story.